Now that we have found the coordinate of the point P2, let us move on to the point P3. The canvas is messy right now, so let us clean everything. And again, draw the name of the axes, x prime and x. And this is the P3. And this is P4. So now, let us actually try to find the coordinate of the point P3. Here, to find the coordinate of the point P3, we have to actually move in this direction first. That is, in the horizontal direction, we have to move in this direction. That is, in the negative direction. So the actual coordinate of the point will be in the x-axis will be minus a. That is, we have covered a distance of a. That is, let us, if this is a, we have covered a distance of a in the left side, that is in the negative side. So the coordinate x coordinate will be minus a. Similarly, in the vertical distance or vertical direction, we have actually covered a distance of b. This is b, but in the lower side, and if it is in the lower side, we know that we have covered it is the negative direction. So actually the y coordinate or the coordinate value will be minus b. So this is the actual coordinate of the point P3. And similarly, let us try to find the coordinate of the point P4. And to actually find the coordinate of the point P4, we have to move in the right direction. That is a units to the right direction. A units to the right direction first. Then we have to move B units to the lower direction. That is in the negative direction. Since we are moving in the right, in the x-axis or in this way first, so the x coordinate will be a. Basically, we are actually moving in the positive direction in case of x-axis. So it is a plus a, but in the vertical distance, we are moving in the b. In the vertical distance, we are actually moving in the downward distance. And moving a distance of b units in the downward direction, that is in the negative direction of y-axis. So the actual coordinate of the point will be a and minus b. See, the actual distance of these points, that is P1, P2, P3 and P4 are actually same from the origin. But since there is a direction involved, their coordinates are different. So P1 is actually AB, P2 is actually minus AB, and P3 is minus A minus B, and finally P4 is A and minus B. So what we have learned here is, let me again erase everything and use a different ink. So for example, you are trying to write the general form of coordinates. So in this direction, that is in the I forgot to tell one thing. So you see that when these lines or these rays intersect each other, there are four distinct sections. This one is one section, then there is another section, there is another section, and there is another section. Okay, and we actually need to name them first. So these square looking type boxes, that is these regions, that is four regions, are actually called quadrants. These see this region, they are called quadrants. And when naming them, we will actually use first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So four quadrants, 1, 2, 3, 4, and four quadrants are named 1, 2, 3, first, second, third, fourth. Okay. And the question that might come to you, in which direction we are gonna name them? Basically, we are gonna actually name them in the anti-clockwise direction, that is in this direction. So this one will be the first quadrant. Then this one is the second quadrant. Then then we move on to this direction, because this one is first, this one is second, and in the anti-clockwise direction the next comes this quadrant. So it is the third quadrant. And finally we have the fourth quadrant. Okay, so we got all these quadrants and we have named them, and I actually forgot what I was trying to teach you. So okay, I remember. So these are the quadrants. Let me keep them because I've worked a little hard to write them in different inks. So okay, so we are actually trying to find the coordinate of a point. So here it will be plus. That is, what I'm trying to say is that the x coordinate will be plus in the first quadrant, and the y coordinate will also be a positive. Okay, this plus means positive. Now in the second quadrant, it will be minus and plus, because we are moving in the left direction in the x-axis, but we are actually also moving in the upper direction, which is positive. So the x coordinate will be minus and the y coordinate will be plus. That is, the x coordinate will be negative and the y coordinate will be positive. Then the P3 will be minus and minus. Here we are moving in the left direction and also the down direction. That means we are moving in negative direction in both x and y axis. So the x coordinate will be minus and the y coordinate will also be minus. Similarly, in the fourth quadrant, the point will be P4 plus minus, because we are moving in the right direction now, but in the downward direction also, which is negative. So x coordinate will be plus and y coordinate will be minus. So I guess this is all the knowledge you need about the coordinate